Cold winds blowing, singing low and free. But the peace out in that silence is the sweetest song to me. 'Cause we love Tasmania, and that's why we live here. Yeah, we love Tasmania. Got the blues, but we don't care. Every sunrise on the water makes the whole world disappear. From Cradle Mountain to the Franklin Shore, you leave this land one time, you'll come running back for more. Wild hearts, wild places, and skies forever clear. Yeah, this island holds our stories, and it holds us year to year. So pour another coffee, watch the clouds drift low and wide. Yeah, pour another coffee, let that day roll by in stride. A good life grows slow out here, with the ocean as our guide. We love Tasmania, and that's why we live here. Yeah, we love Tasmania. Every moment feels sincere. This island's got a heartbeat, and it's the one we always hear.
Hey, welcome to the future. This is Radio Jonesy broadcasting on Sunday morning here in Tasmania. It is currently, what time is it? Just gone 10:33, 10:36, is it? 10:38? It's around there somewhere. I got 3 clocks all saying the wrong time. And it's AM in Sunday morning, and we've got an easterly weather pattern, and the wind is blowing directly at us from the east. We're looking east. We're looking out there at Bass Strait and over Emu Bay, down in the beautiful city of Burnie. It's and we're broadcasting actually on Australian Radio Indie and on our normal channel. Gee, I've got to get back in the swing of it, which is Radio Jonesy. Good to see. I'm usually live at this time. I'm about 20 minutes late, half an hour late. And Louisiana Homestead. Hey, what's up and how you doing? I'm doing really well here on a Sunday morning. It's around 68 Fahrenheit. Computer is telling me it is 18 Celsius and windy at the moment. So thanks for popping by. We'll see how we go today. We got a few people dropping in now. It is, like I said, we're broadcasting on Australian Radio Indie and on Radio Jonesy, just to be different. And yeah, so how's everyone's Saturday been in the States? And if you're in Australia, how was your Saturday night, Sunday morning going? There's a lot of things to be done around the actual home here at the moment. There is plenty to do. Got to get the firewood ready for winter. We've got a lot of down trees we've got to finish chopping up and have them done and split and ready to go. We've got gardens. We've got wallabies in the yard up the back, which I've got to hunt them out because they do eat a lot of the garden. They haven't come down all the way down to the flowers yet, but they eventually will. They're young ones too. I seen them last night. They were just small ones, so and they have to try to work out if they've come in any other new ways than what they usually do, because they usually jump the fence. So we've got to find out if there's any gaps in the perimeter. But yeah, it's just a normal day here in Tasmania. All right, here we go. We've got every button clicked, and look who's here. Number 6, member of the channel, the wonderful Ace. Good to see you, Ace. And welcome in. Let me go to this shop. Oh, and that shop. Yeah, welcome in, and great to see you, and hope everything is going well. And how are you going, Ace? I'm assuming you're going well. And we're just doing a few little checks. Everything seems to be running well. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Oh, no. Let's have a look at yeah, as we're looking outside there, you can see the weather is a little bit windy with them trees doing a bit of blowing around. There's a couple of new ones there, Ace. I don't know if you noticed, but there is a couple of new ones. Actually, it's doing well. I need a few more, and then I can do. The more members you get, the more emojis you can play with. It is one of those quirky things that YouTubers do or don't do. But all right, so now we'll go over to here and see what's been going on overnight. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look at this. There's been minor injuries reported in a Hobart crash. So Hobart's the other end of the island. A single vehicle crash has blocked the right-hand lane of Davey Street in Hobart this morning. An incident occurred near the old St Helens Hospital between Harrington Street and Barracks Street. So they're saying stay away. It's only sort of recently happened. The crash is in the vicinity of the old hospital, and the right-hand lane is currently blocked. Okay, so that's going on down in Hobart for all my Hobart listeners, which I'm sure there's hundreds. There we go. Good on you, Ace, sharing the link of Louisiana Homestead. Just love watching the Homestead channels, to be honest. It's one of my go-tos on YouTube, as well as Marty Rainey and all them sort of shows. They are quite enjoyable. There's a boat was on fire down in Hobart as well, but and they're doing major roadworks on the southern outlet out of Hobart today. So they're asphalting the main highway, and they'll be shutting the whole highway for blocks of 10 to 15 minutes at a time while they put the asphalt down, give it a quick roll, get it ready, and then open up a side lane or a barrier lane to get traffic through. So, yeah, everyone down Hobart Way, it'd be a good day not to head south. Motorists travelling between Kingston and Hobart should expect delays of up to 40 minutes. So there you go. Some local news. Let's have a look at the top of the island. In Launceston, a Tassie man completes a 200-kilometre run for mental health. Well, there you go. A Tasmanian man has completed the extraordinary journey of a 200 kilometres run from Launceston to Hobart, raising over $38,000 for mental health charity Speak Up and Say G'day. Matt Dingingen. Ian Ding. Dingian. So that's Ding Ian. Dingen. We'll stick with Dingingen. Finished the grueling challenge on Saturday, battling the crazy windy weather that we've had here and physical exhaustion, to the highlight of the importance of mental health, which is extremely important. There were very challenging times throughout the run. Yesterday on his way down, man, imagine going on a run for 200 kilometres. And that's from the top of Tasmania to the bottom of Tasmania. Inspiration for the mammoth effort was a personal tragedy, revealing the impact of suicide it has on his local community. So well done, Matt, and congratulations. There dozens of people just pulled up in their cars on their run and were donating like $20 here and $10 there, and he's got 38,000. And it's his second major run, following the 24-hour last year, raised 72,000 for the Cancer Council. God, he's a legend, this guy. So good on you, Matt, and well done. Put your feet up, relax, and take it easy. All right, it's getting back to the counters here. Let's have a look. Okay. Good on you, Ace. Howdy, y'all. And yeah, don't be afraid to chuck a comment in. And there's Ace putting up a YouTube, or another YouTube live. All right, we'll go back to here. And let me play with EV Max. I haven't played with that for sure for a while. This is I'll call this one there's one of the neighbours. Yeah, so let me have a look here. Just to just create an empty Okay. All right. That's EV Max. Oof, that's terrible. Nope. Definitely don't like that. Uh, definitely. Yeah, it's snowing. Okay, your other live, Jonesy. Let me get back. I'll go back to here. Okay, dynamic. All right, now I'm there. All right, there we go. Back to the dynamic scene. So I've got this crazy one here, which let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And then we can come back here to. And here we are down in the small studio. Moved everything around from the studio out the back. Anyway, I digress. Still wearing the Dave Evans. You know, he's doing another tour in El Salvador, I think. God, he's going strong for a guy in his 70s. There is the street view. Okay, now we're cooking. Got 1 hour to go, and then Devil Dog would be live. So I'm sure everyone's going to be hanging around there, watching him spin the wheel. Okay, getting back to what's been happening. What else has been happening in it's a sad story about a homeless man and his dog. His dog's been declared dangerous because he attacks. Anyway, I won't worry about that story. A motorcyclist in critical condition being thrown over a barrier at high speed at Launceston. Yeah, 9:20 a.m. A young motorcyclist is fighting for his life after being thrown over a roadside barrier in a serious crash in northern Tasmania. The 20-year-old Waverley man lost control of his blue Yamaha at the intersection of Midland Highway and Howick Street, Launceston, at 4:35 p.m. yesterday. So he struck the railing, being flung over the barrier. His motorcycle continued along. Yeah, man, this is just local news, eh? This is all Launceston stuff. Let's have a look at the news. We'll see what's going on here. Here we go. This is local news in our town. Teenager who was lured to a doctor. A teenager who lured a doctor outside a Tasmanian hospital, then stabbed him in the heart, has been sentenced to 6 years in prison. The offender, identified as I only because he was 17 at the time of the attack. The doctor at the Northwest Regional Hospital in 2023. The court heard the teenager presented to the emergency department complaining of headaches, but became agitated when he was asked to undergo a neck scan. The doctor attempted to calm him down. The teenager then asked him outside. Oh man, just sad all around. Causing life-threatening. Doctor didn't die, which is the good news. Well, that's good news. The story goes on, but I could have went down and sat in the court there. I'll tell you what, when I'm fully retired, I'm going to be a court reporter down at the local court. What a surprise. The young man had a case of schizophrenia and was likely to be in the early stages of his illness at the time of the attack. There's always an excuse. Well, there has to be an excuse. No one just should be walking around stabbing people. God. Absolutely crazy. All right, what else has been going on in this local area? Not much. A man got charged after the police found him with a gel blaster. That's about the... Hello, here we go. The local Burnie courts, which is... We can actually see the court building. The court building is actually just above those people walking. Anyway, yeah, the local court enabling works for the new Burnie Court complex has been complex, and clearing the way for the construction to begin the new $86.5 million facility in Tasmania's northwest. Local firm has been awarded the contract of 106 Wilson Street opposite the police station. The project will replace the outdated court system, the courthouse. Wow. Enabling work to... there'll be jobs in town. There's all sorts of... The project has gained momentum in recent securing the request. Yep. It just waffles a bit, like I am right now as we speak. Okay, going back down to the comment section, and here we go with... greetings from Canada. Good on you. Yeah, thanks, mate. Definitely not killing it with an audience. Let me say this time slot definitely doesn't work for me. And let me just say this time slot will be done and dusted after today. I will not be going live before the old Devil Dog. And look, we've got... there goes Ray. He's walking up the street. Go on you, Ray. But yeah, mate. Yeah, thanks. Gary's a cool cat. Just he's pushing for watch hours on the YouTube Police, I'm assuming. Is he live on YouTube Police? I do not know. I do not know. But yeah, we were looking at the coins the other day, mate. We were going through... the youngest daughter was down here. We got some Bluey coins, actually, from the Australian Mint, the one in Canberra, not the one in Perth. You had to tender for them, though, because they only made 100,000 of them. And you had to put you had to pay for prepay and then get drawn out of a hat. And I won some... I won the dollar gold ones, which are not gold. They're just a collector's item of the children's TV show Bluey. And then there was a silver one, which was it cost $100 Australian. It had silver, and you paid for that. You went into that. There was only 25,000 of them made, and sure enough, I got one. I was lucky enough to be drawn, and I think over 100,000 people applied. So that was like you had a 1 in 4 chance of winning. And yeah, I won. And then, like an idiot, I gave that to the daughter for Christmas and said, "There you go. There's a bluey coin with silver." And they're selling them second hand right now for, or they're not. I don't know if they're selling them. They're advertising them for sale for around $400-500. Some have asked $1,500, but if someone else is selling them for that cheaper price. And how did you go with the Christmas season done and dusted? I'm assuming you went well, because you're very good at what you do there, and you do it extremely well. Alrighty, let me just go there. Go there. Okay. Right. Just going through a couple of the channels here. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube feed, but I am just not getting. I'm just not getting the numbers and the people that I support. Yep, not there either. I'll change it to one more. My gardening channel is really stopped producing videos there, only because of it. There's a number of reasons why. Okay. Well, looks like a lot of people are just. That's in, that's on. That's there. Alrighty. Which one will I go into? I'll go into this one. Why not? And I will do. So you're over in Australian Radio Indie. Is that where you come in, Skip? I think you've come in and you've gone. Okay. That's the way it works in the big city. Hey, Space Miner. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of a trial and error. I'm trying a few different things. Definitely, this live is a bust, I can tell you that. Good evening from New Mexico. So if I got two computers running, I lost my second monitor. It broke on me, so now I've got my laptop. Space Miner. and good evening from the beautiful island of, or good morning, I should say, the beautiful island. Definitely interesting, like good old. It's a good old. It's full of junk coins that are not worth much at all, but they're fun to. Looks beautiful. I'll take the wind. Good on you, mate. I think the audio is tied on the other screen. The audio? So how's it sounding? Does it sound okay? I really haven't. I've really been doing this backwards. So we're give it a bit more juice there if that makes it any better. Microphone there, speakers there, camera there. Other camera. That's a real street view there. What if I? Oh, there goes. Yeah, look at that. There goes. It's all happening. Which one's which? Okay, the one on the left of screen is a cheap. Well, it's not. It wasn't cheap. It was about $100, but it's a webcam, and the other one on the right of screen is a Galaxy phone. Yeah, actually got some movement happening across the road here. Let's just take that off. Katie in the kitchen. Good to see you, Katie, and thanks for dropping in. Of course, it builds up now. 20 past, yep. There goes the neighbours coming out on the other side. She reverses across there, and she's gone. All right. So to this one. And then go back to this one. And then really be professional. Hello. The guard dog's going off. Usually tells me there's somebody at the front, but as we can see, there is nobody. I will have to hang on there, do that. Do that. Okay, as I do this last time. He's getting in trouble. He's getting told off. He's getting told off. All right, back to the EV-Mux is a pain. Yeah, but in here I've got old Australian shillings. I've got some American coins, obviously. Some pretty neat conditioned copper coins. Still got the gold, the copper. Yeah, still they're coming up. Oh, got your car running, Katie. That's excellent. Yeah, so I now got to get myself a one of those cameras that just looks straight down on coins and stuff. Because this is pretty. Look at that, an Australian sixpence. It's got King George on it as well. Wow, that's a cool coin. That's an Australian sixpence. So this is way before metric. It's got the badge on the front. $1937. Anyway, got some weird and wonderful Hong Kong money and different sorts of coins in this one. Not a. Oh, I was wondering where this got to. Look at that. It's an old paper note, $2 note. I knew I had one somewhere. I just didn't know where it was. So I'll keep that in here as well as my $500 my Nam Tram Dong Vietnamese money. Man, I got that when I was in high school. So that was about 1977, 76. And it's got a year on it that it was made. 1965. Well, that's pretty freaky, eh? In the bottom there it says. Anyway, I could look at coins. The coins fascinate me. It's going to be a sad day indeed when coin collections become like something that's gone for good. When everyone tries to use tap and go for everyone. The right camera looks great. Okay, right camera. Okay. So you're saying I don't look good anymore? Is that what you're saying? Got my car running. Sorry I didn't. I am so happy for you there, Katie. I hope it's didn't cost you an arm and a leg. You're taking me for a drive. Good on you, Space Miner. Absolutely. Where are you off to? I'm guessing it's around 7 o'clock at night or 6:30. There we go. Carpo Bro. G'day. G'day, Cobber. How's it hanging? What we got there? Always. It's taken an hour, but I'm up to 6 people. Fantastic. I just got to get the right time. I'm not sure this time is right for me. Says the man who's always... Definitely will be. Oh, the audience is growing. We got 3 on Australian Radio Indie and 4. Oh, it's sad, isn't it? That's 9 people. I'm celebrating 7 people. God, I can't even count. And there we go. Comments. Yep. If you're new to the chat, just leave a comment. So there is a new comment approaching. Let me have a look. There is Outback Taz. Great channel. Should check it out. I'm glad you can't hear what's going on upstairs. Or can you? Because there's a bit of gaming. They're gaming upstairs. Very aggressively. And they're getting very upset with the competition apparently. Alrighty, we're back. Where's everyone hiding right now, Katie? Where is everyone? If you're still here, where is everyone hanging out? Because they're not hanging out here. And my feeds are telling me that no one's live, but that's got to be wrong because someone's got to be live. The Lost Rivers is live. A bit like me, they got 3 people. I might have to do a vertical live to find some new people. And yeah, now gardening. Yeah, I'm just disappointed with the gardening stuff because my place just keeps getting attacked by the wildlife. So it's a bit disappointing. Tell you one thing too that's happened on the Australian Radio Indie live. On that, no, well, let me retract that. On Radio Jonesy, on the Radio Jonesy channel, on. So this is what happens when you got too many. Aztec, New Mexico. Okay, going on a drive. USA. All right. On tour with Radio Jonesy on that channel, that's got a mash of stuff like from cruise ships to flying, going around, traveling about, and different locations, different towns, different cities, going to the beach, drive along. It's just a mess. Well, I put on some music there maybe a year ago. And in that, block of songs I put up, at the start I got copyrighted, which is fair enough. Not all songs, but a lot of the songs got copyrighted, and I got a claim saying you can't be monetized. The copyright is owned by this person or this business. Well, I was going through my doing some tidying up of my YouTube channel itself. And we are 5,800 feet altitude, high desert, cold, and very dry. Oh, man. 5,000 feet. Jeez, you'd have to have snow there, wouldn't you? Good to see you, Em. I'm sitting 200 feet above sea level here because I've actually got the elevation app, and I put that on this morning from right where I'm sitting, 211 feet above sea level. Hence, we got a view. Good to see you, Em. Where you been hiding? Who's live, Em? What's going on? Give me the goss. Where's everyone hanging out this time of day? Well, anyway, getting back to the music on tour with Radio Jonesy, please feel free to go over there and check it out. There's a playlist there that says songs. Go check out some of the bands. That's some of the bands I used to follow, support, encourage. Mostly too dry and cold for snow. Okay. Well, it's a very interesting place. Everyone's hanging out at McDonald's, according to Em. And what you get, Em? My favorite. I haven't been to McDonald's for a while, but my favorite hamburger is a double quarter pounder. Seems to be the best sort of big cheeseburger you can get. That's wonderful, Em. Don't know if you've seen my last video on Radio Jonesy, but it's a very interesting video. I bumped into a lady down in the street in the city that you see on the pictures here, and boy, it was an interesting conversation. French fries and a chicken sandwich and sweet tea. Yep, well, you can't beat the French fries. Chicken sandwich, I'm assuming that's like a hamburger. And because over here we don't call them sandwiches unless it's between two slices of bread. And a sweet tea is a cold drink, I'm assuming. Oh, froze over here. What's going on over here? Over here I'm frozen. Okay, got to hit. Come on. Stupid computer. I need to find my mate Dean. He's my computer guru guy. Okay, there we go. So back to the full view there. That's from a ways back. You can sort of see the turquoise colour of the ocean as well. Some very nice colours out there. There's some darker blue where the rocks are under the water. The very, very light blue, that's where the sand is. And there's a really deep blue, obviously rich, dark blue. That's where the ocean is a lot deeper. Okay, still graveling here at the house. That's good news. Let's look at the top fans at the moment. We have, we're on Australian Radio Indie. We have Space Jammer is first. Karaoke Central is second. Ace is third. New Miss Maniac, he is fourth. And Outback Taz is fifth. Two computers, two mouse to handle. Let me just go off that. Yep, sounds cold. Let's put another comment in over here. didn't. Because I'm a goofball. I've got to get my second monitor. I'm going bonkers here. At least I can see what's going on. Okay, let me get back over here to the chat and Planet Jonesy, good to see you, mate. Why is that stuck there? I do not know. Let me go back to there. Yeah, it really freaked me out, to be honest. I'm such a skeptical person. I was sort of thinking, this is crazy, until when we talked about that. Anyway, you can see that video. If you haven't seen the video, go check out my latest video on Radio Jonesy, where I speak to a random person down in the street who was a psychic medium and called me over because someone wanted to talk to me from the other side. Yep, it was pretty freaky. I thought I was getting scammed, actually, to be honest with you. But apparently I wasn't. And good to see you, Jonesy. Counting down the days, mate. You've got, around 33 days to go or something? Something like that. 35 days, maybe. But we're counting them down for the grand retirement. There's them saying hello to Planet Jonesy, which really looking forward to seeing you getting back over to Bali and seeing what you come up with. And the other question is, what are you actually filming with? What camera are you using? Are you just using the phone, or are you have you got yourself a GoPro? Or I'm thinking of getting one of those. Is it CGIs? Is that what it's called? The one that looks like a toothbrush. Reminder to watch Devil Dog. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone watches Devil Dog. Nobody watches poor old Radio Jonesy. So sad. Oh man, this cough. I'm on the end of it. I'm hoping it's going to disappear on me next week. But yeah, it's been. It is a nice view when you look at it like that on that shot. Look at the colour of the water. If I change to the So you didn't hear me saying what a nice person you are, Em. Is that what you're saying? I've even exited out and come back in. Okay. You're the second person to say that tonight, but I wonder why. So, in doing this right now, how's the audio here? Right here. Right now. Oh, Gary's in with about 10 minutes to go. Good on you, Gary. Oh, it's been a bummer of a live, this one, I tell you. I've got more people now than I've had for the first hour and a bit. But anyway, that's the way it goes in a big city. Good on you, Gary. Got to step outside. You've got to water the plants or feed the dogs. Praise the overlords. Well, thank you, Em. I'm glad you have. And I'd like to thank everyone who's actually come in again, like Em, and we've had a good little crowd in today. Space Jammer. Jammer. Yeah, why did I say Space Jammer? I'm thinking of that stupid movie. What was that? Space Jam, was it? Was that what it was called? Michael Jordan and the Bugs Bunny and all them crazy cartoon creatures. Who remembers that? I'm showing my age. Michael Jordan. How you been going this week, Gary? Hope everything's been well for you, mate. Look at that weather now. Oh, absolutely. A lot of people have been saying the sound's been fading in and fading out. But the beauty of using EV Max is that's the standard picture. But if you tell me if you stop hearing me talk, I'm going to keep talking now. Good week, not too long. That's the way, mate. That looked terrible. And that looks even worse. But anyway, welcome back again. It's been always fun going live. This was the camera on the window. It's getting a bit hot from the going through the glass, the heat. Maybe that's why the camera was failing. I've got that other camera there with the webcam. Let's see what difference that looks. There we go. That's the webcam. clean that window. Look at the sky, the clouds. I don't know. I don't know. Still playing with the equipment in this room. Got to do some minor adjustments. But anyway, here we go. Back again. All right, back to the comments. I see the red lights come on. So Gary is on at 8 or 8:30, I think, to be more precise. Good week, not too long. Andy, you've just timed it well. I'm just about to hang up. So, how you going with the rain up there? I hear that you're copping a bit of a downpour. Space Jam. That was the movie. How are we going for numbers? Let's look now. Ooh, we got 7. Nearly made double digits. Keeping up with the Jonesies is hard. No, it's not that hard. And you spelled Jonesies wrong. I usually got to play that song. But we won't because we're coming to the end. So where's everyone hanging out? But what's going on? Where's all the crowd? Obviously, I'm not sexy enough for everybody to come over and watch. No sounds again. I gotta be on. I gotta be working. Yeah, I'm working. I'm listening on that other one. Yeah. Anyway, Kevin Taylor come in today. Andy, which was nice. Still can't hear me? You got to be able to hear me. What's going on? Now I hear you, she says. All right. Look who comes in with 5 minutes to go. And he comes in with a lame excuse that he's setting up his own live. Wah, 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 wah. That's an oldie but a goodie. Good on you, Devil Dog. Good to see you, mate. Hope things are well. All right, gotcha. Everyone's happy. Radio 2. Yep. What's Radio 2? Yep. I was, since I went to EV Max, I went over to Australian Radio Indian broadcast there. Found a couple of nice people to come in that wouldn't have come in if I was on Radio Jersey. So, that was interesting today. Okay, what have we got? 5 minutes to go. We'll start winding up. I'd like to think I want to do this big roll call. I'd like to thank everyone to come in today. I was going to say Space Jammer again. Space Miner, Outback Tasmania. Earlier on, we had the Skip, Numus Maniac. He was in. The wonderful Ace, who everyone needs an ace in their up their sleeve, and we've got one here. My week was very busy, to be honest. I was very unhappy to be working as much as I did. Yesterday I refused to work, and today I refused to work. They wanted to work me like 14 days straight, and I said, no, not going to happen. But apart from that, everything's been fairly well. New studio down here, sort of working relatively well. Couple little issues going on in health-wise, but we won't worry about that. I have got my GoPro 8. I am not sure how to use it with my iPhone. Have to YouTube it? So you got a GoPro 8, but you're not sure how to use it with your iPhone. Well, how are you going to use your GoPro with your iPhone? Or are you just going to get you mean the footage onto your iPhone to edit? Is that what you're saying? I don't know much about the iPhones, either do I. I refuse to buy one. Not too bad this week. I don't mind the GoPros either, but I've got a new computer on order. It's on order from the daughter. So she's ordered a new computer, and when she gets hers, a new one comes my new editing computer, which will be fun. I don't have to spend. I'll probably have to pay her $500 or something for it, because I know it cost her about $2,500 a couple of years back. My 400 might be 420. I think there's a good number. Good on you, Em. Absolute legend. There we go. 8:30 is Belt Loop and 7 o'clock is Devil Dog. And I will officially say this today. If you want Gary, if you want to do YouTube Police early, by all means, I won't be live next week at this time ever again. No more coming on at this time. It just doesn't work. I've been saying that for a while. Today's sort of just made me mind up again. I get more people going live at 5:30 in the morning. Or 5 o'clock at night. Not this time. So it's hectic. You got a bit of rain, but it's not the Pashabolka rain there. Okay. Well, stay dry, my friend. I'll give you a call later. My fingers do what they want. Man, my time. Apparently, not enough. Yeah, well, what I'll do next week, I'll probably have more fun, probably going on your live, Gary, at, that'll be at 1:30 p.m. And then I'll probably go live after that or later that afternoon. So I think that's where I'm going to go with it. All right, time's about up. Coming up to the hour. Yeah, I'm always far behind. Damn, 6 minutes. Why is everyone commenting now? You're a good man, Belt Loop. I was, actually, where were we? This is for Belt Loop.
Okay, mamas and daddies, unwind your minds and rethread your heads. Papa Belt Loop is going to be on the Belt Loop 29 channel. We're going to be throwing stacks of wax and slamming some dadgum tracks. So y'all come on and check out the videos and come on.
Check out Gary on YouTube on Belt Loop 29. That's Belt Loop 29 on YouTube.
This is Eddie from Houston, Texas, USA. I love to listen to my music on ARI. Check out my YouTube channel, Devil Dog. Jonesy likes me. How about you?
I don't like him.
Hey, Google. Radio Jonesy's live right now. G'day, mate. Come on over. Hey, Google, that ain't me.
Wait, will you? Hey, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting.
Well, I thought you were waiting for your Google.
Got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Will you be back on Saturday? Don't know. What do you reckon? Saturday? What time suits you? Yeah. It's 8 p.m. Okay, my time's up is here. Good to see everyone here, Jonesy. Great to see you, mate. Enjoy your last month of work. And until we meet again on the next video, this is Radio Jonesy saying sayonara, farewell, and let's go out with this one, I think. Too mellow. Hang on.
Rolling out at sunrise, mist hanging low, through the valleys where the cold wild rivers flow. On the dashboard just a camera and the quiet morning light. Tasmania Island life, chasing stories in the night. From Devonport shoreline to the far green fields where the bay straight wind hums over turning wheels. Every curve and every coastline feels brand new. These winding roads are calling, so I'm following them through. Oh, driving through the Northwest, the freedom that I find. Mountains in the mirror, cradle shadow on my mind. Farm roads, forest tracks, and the ocean by my side. Come along the journey, take a slow and peaceful ride. Tasmania Island life, let the wild blue skies unfold. On the Northwest roads, where every mile feels like gold. Pulling up in Penguin, where the waves kiss the sand. Locals set the day with a warm and easy hand. Through over stones, bridges, and past Bernie's rugged shore. There's a story in the silence that keeps me wanting more. Sheffield's murals watch as I roll right by. Colors in the paddocks paint the land against the sky. From the highland mist to the drifting sea spray, it's a road trip through a postcard every single day. Driving through the Northwest, the freedom that I find. Mountains in the mirror, cradle shadow on my mind. Farm roads, forest tracks, and the ocean by my side. Come along the journey, take a slow and peaceful ride. Tasmania Island life, let the wild blue skies unfold. On the Northwest roads, where every mile feels like gold. Tasmania Island life, let the wild blue skies unfold. On the Northwest roads, where every mile feels like gold. Rattling gravel roads beneath the old gum trees. Wind carries stories in the cool Tasmanian breeze. A wallaby leaps across the road, then disappears. Out here the quiet speaks louder than the city ever hears. I follow the coastline, letting time unwind. Every bend reminds me why I left it all behind. When the sunset burns orange over Table Cape High, and the lighthouse stands guarding where the tide leaves the side. I hit record again, capturing the final glow, sharing what I see so the whole world can know. The silence heartbeat steady, wide and free, and the Northwest roads feel like home to me. Driving through the Northwest, the freedom that I find. Mountains in the mirror, cradle shadow on my mind. Farm roads, forest tracks, and the ocean by my side. Come along the journey, take a slow and peaceful ride. Tasmania Island life, let the wild blue skies unfold. On the Northwest roads, where every mile feels like gold. So here's to every sunrise, every winding little lane. Every coastal turn and every patch of Tasman rain, Tasmania island life where the stories never end. Just a road, a view, a camera, and the journey once again.